After a couple of days of chaos and division in the media around the Russell Brand allegations, we finally have some reaction from the Metropolitan Police. We have a statement. Okay, some of you might have already seen this. This was confirmed last night. The Metropolitan Police have decided to get involved, and they are now seeking to investigate Russell Brand, and they, as they say, they require your help. All right, so what are we talking about? So we had the Channel 4 documentary, the report thing. I don't know how many of you have seen that. Then you had the newspapers, and the Russell Brand, obviously Team Brand, came out and said, well, we deny the allegations, and they also basically said this could be the establishment coming for me. Well, he said Russell Brand for being a truth teller and everything else, right? So we know the updates, but the Metropolitan Police released a statement saying, we are aware of media reporting of a series of allegations when it comes to the assaults. At this time, we have not received any reports in relation to this. If anyone believes they have been the victim, then no matter how long ago it happened, we would encourage them to contact the police. We spoke with the Sunday Times on Saturday the 16th of September. We will be making further approaches to the Sunday Times and Channel 4 to ensure that any victims of crime who they spoke with are aware of how they may report any criminal allegations to the police. So the police are actually proactively now going after a potential case, which again makes me feel frustrated. So hypothetically, obviously, we're just saying for any situation like this, like a real genuine assault case, yes, definitely go after it. But it does make you feel frustrated when you see the police not taking other crimes seriously, and also historic crimes. You said it doesn't matter how long ago. Remember when the Keir Starmer broke the lockdown rules with curry and beer? I know it's not the same level, but it's about the principle of policing. And the police said, well, it's a historic issue. We don't really look into the past. It's just, I know it's not the same, but it's still frustrating. Anyway, don't know why I had to make it political. The BBC said, I love this. The BBC are just looking after themselves. They're so paranoid. They said, the documentary and associated reports contained serious allegations spanning a number of years. Russell Brand worked on BBC radio programmes between 2006 and 2008. And we are urgently looking into the issues raised. So they're freaking out, saying, we got to do something to make sure we don't really get into trouble. And somehow, because the BBC came out and released a statement, Channel 4 thought, well, we have to say something now. Everyone's talking, we have to say something. So they came and said, we have asked the production company who produced the programmes for Channel 4 to investigate these allegations and report their findings properly and satisfactorily to us. Channel 4 is also conducting its own internal investigation, and we would encourage anyone who's aware of such behaviour to contact us directly. What I want to know, the only thing I'm asking is that the newspapers are saying that they've been working on these allegations for 4 years, right? 2018, 2019. And they have good lawyers. So they claim that they've got everything. They made sure everything's true, right? The allegations. Forget about what we've been saying since yesterday, that go to the police and public and legal courts to actually fight the battles there. That applies to anybody and any victim, right? Forget about that for a second. Did they not go through just to check everything and contact people during their investigation for 4 years? Did they not contact the BBC and Channel 4? So BBC and Channel 4 could have conducted internal investigations during the last 4 years. What? Surely, right? So either the newspapers and the professional teams who were investigating this didn't actually contact BBC and Channel 4, as reference, or they did contact them, and those two channels didn't actually care. So they didn't really act on it until now. Now that it's been public, they've said, we're going to look into the past. So that's the only thing I'm actually kind of focusing on about when it comes to this issue today. Because there's been so many other things that I talked about yesterday, and some people didn't like it, some people liked my comments. But I was just saying, just hypothetically, generally speaking, with any case, you have to take the allegation seriously, and you have to also presume innocence. I wasn't even specifically talking about not just Russell Brand, because there are those who still say this definitely happened and it's definitely not happened. I'm like, okay, we get it. And the media witch hunt continues. The media, if they want to bring you down, they will bring you down without the need of a public, actual legal court. Because social media is now the court. The court of opinion is actually more dangerous now. Anyway, let me know what you think. I'm Maya Tousi, and we are the media for now.